Morning, Janice. Ant dog, what's up? Let me know if how the picture looks and if you guys can hear me okay and stuff. I'm gonna be doing this tomorrow. I'm out in Whitestown, uh, Ant dog. Does it look clear? It's a park, Boone's Pond. If you ever heard of it. Water's up pretty high, so I have to put my setup out in the actual water and cast out there. Winning Scratcher, what's happening, brother? What's going on? Awesome. Cool beans. Sweet. Yeah, I'm just decided I want to do like a little test today for tomorrow because I plan on doing a live tomorrow, guys. I'm going to try to make it like hopefully around 2 hours or something. I got the whole place to myself here. Kind of lucked out with that. Got a couple of rods out in there. It's a pretty good sized lake. I mean, it's a park lake, public. But it's 31 degrees this morning. I'm gonna bait it tonight before I leave. Hopefully have some fish in here feeding tomorrow. It's still pretty cold, but the fish are waking up. What's everybody up to today? I want one of these rods to rip off, man. I seen some activity when I got here. You're at work? Dang. I didn't have work this weekend. 34 in New York. Nice. Yeah, it was 31. The ground was all frosted when I got here. Don't work too hard today, brother. It's Saturday. Yeah, I got this whole place to myself. It's pretty sweet. Caught only sticks. So far. No, I ain't caught anything so far. I had the rods out for an hour. I just recasted them before I started the live. I had to recast them every hour typically. Until noon, that's not bad. There you go. Half day. Good morning, Tri-State Scratcher. There is a stick, like, I don't know if you guys can see it. It's like somewhere right in there. Sticking out. Yeah, just chilling right now. Coloring mulch in a loader. Not too. There you go. Not bad. Not too bad. Paulo, hello. Good morning. Doing a test live here for tomorrow, guys. I did get a couple tickets. I could take this over to the table and scratch. I got a $20 ticket and two $10 tickets this morning. Just depending, seeing how this goes right now. I might not do it though. Good morning, Lois and Pops. Hello. Hope you both are doing well. Out the Sparrow. Thank you so much. It is very nice. Water is definitely cold here. It's a tad bit nipply. Tad bit nipply. Good deal. Glad you're doing all right. Yeah, the nets are dry so far. The water's crystal clear and it's up. So I'm having to walk out in the water to get a little extra distance to cast. Zero so far. I've only been fishing for a little over an hour. It's still really cold. No, no salt water. And I'm fishing a pond, like a big pond. So there's no moving water here either. So I mean, yeah. The fish aren't super active right now, but there's some nice fish in here. If I just get one fish, I'll be completely happy. Scratch that paint. Hello. Some kind of humongous, like, I think it's a loon way back there, like, way back there, diving down and popping up. It was up here by my rods, man. I was worried it was going to dive down and grab my hook bait. I'm using corn and boilies and fake corn that floats. Using breadcrumbs and oatmeal, molasses, cracked corn, lots of different things, grains. Thanks, Alex. I'm fishing for carp out the Sparrow. Sammy Gregory. Yep. Yep, that's my poles in the water. Yep. Rods are in the water. Noah, hello. So the water level's up, so it's pretty shallow up here. So I'm walking out there, like, out in front of the rods out there to cast in the water to get some extra distance. We got a rod out over there, along the front of that cattail line there. Another one, and then another one's off to the right. Outcome, what's happening, brother? Well, yeah, I got the whole place to myself. It's pretty decent. Sabrina, hello. Welcome in, everyone. It's gonna be a little test live. I'm just hoping everything's nice and clear, and you guys can hear me well, and you want to be there. I'm here alone. Oh, there is somebody here with taking pictures. I think he's taking pictures of that bird. Zoe, hello. Yeah, it's a little chilly this morning. It's like 31 degrees. Hey, King, sir, hello. I'm in Indiana. Enjoy it. That's hilarious. Thanks for subscribing. Worm always works. Yeah, it depends on what you're fishing for. But yeah, I mean, carp definitely eat worms. Flasky Frank. I need a fried lobster. Drive safe, Sabrina. I'll tell you what, there's tons of birds. The little black and red ones fly over the cattails. There's a bunch of them here, man. Good morning, Nicole and Haley. Greentown vet meeting every Saturday of the month. Hold on. The test is good. Sweetness. Going fishing on the 15th. Good luck, Noah. Stewie, I am fishing for carp. There's not too many catfish in here. There are turtles in here, and I have seen a couple heads popping up. So hopefully they don't find my bait. You're fishing, Lathan? Awesome. Good luck. Hey, yeah, heck yeah, they are, Stewie. That's why I fish for them. And they get big. I call them the freshwater tarpons. They fight like freight trains, man. That's why I fish for them. I don't eat them, and I do not kill them. Hence this stuff right here. Nets, padded mats, safety retention slings. You know, we're trying to protect the fish here. ASO R, I am fishing for carp. Fishing for carp. Yeah. Try to get a little bit closer. I said I'm fishing with corn. Here's your corn. This is all field corn, like grain corn that you feed cattle, which I soaked for 24 hours. Then I boiled it for an hour. It's all gigantic, man. Super soft, like easy for the fish to digest. Got this big scoop. This right here. It's not really ideal. I have to walk around because I'm trying to bait the left side. So before I leave, I'm going to be walking that left side of... I'll show you. Over there. So before I leave, I'm going to be walking all the way around that. and taking this with me, going out there in the water. Fling it out there. The water is gin clear. Very, very clear. I also have other things that I use that I actually tie on the end of a rod to cast it out there. Apparently I forgot to bring that with me today. So all I have is the scoop with me. Lathan, if you say my name, I will subscribe. Okay, that's very cool. Yeah, the water is super clear. Very original. But it's very cold. The water's still really cold, guys. This is my first attempt at doing this. And once it gets... once the temperature warms up, the activity is going to be crazy. And this is going to be a blast, I'm telling you. It's going to be fun. You guys are going to have a lot of fun with this. And if it works how I plan on doing it, I'm gonna do my contest, like giveaways by people guessing weights of fish. You know, there's not gonna be a prize wheel. Whoever guessed the closest to the exact weight of a fish is gonna win. But this is my first attempt. Sorry, I had to plug. There is catfish. I plugged in the power pack. I don't know what the battery's looking like, how long it's gonna last, but so yeah, set up. These are bobbins. So when you get a bite, it's gonna go out. Usually this thing flies up. But if the fish runs to you, it's gonna drop. So if the fish picks it up and comes this way towards us, it's gonna be falling down. It's like that. Thanks, Florida. Lathan is your brother. All right on. Thank you. Yeah, I love fishing, man. Thanks, Morty. It depends on you do if you're fishing for certain species. PHW. Courtney scratching claimers, good morning. You know, if I was bass fishing or crappie fishing or bluegill fishing, I'd have a rod in my hand casting a lure out there. I'm fishing for bottom feeder fish, carp, catfish, but targeting carp. You know, they will bite a jig or something occasionally, but they very spooky. You cast the lure at them, chances are they're going to be gone with the wind. As soon as it hits the water right in front of them, they're going to spook. They're very smart fish. They're actually pretty hard to catch, to be honest. I'm in Indiana. Catfish are just kind of annoying to me, but big catfish are smart and they're hard to catch. But you know, channel catfish, bullheads, I'm not a fan of them really. Big flatheads or blues that are smart, old fish that are hard to catch, that's a different story. Carp are a lot more spooky. They scare really easily. They're really smart compared to other fish. Veteran Scratcher, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Hoping one of these rods would take off, but this is just going to be a test run. Bullheads, yeah. Yeah, nuisance fish. Nuisance fish. I've classified bullheads as in the same category as a turtle. Some people call them yellow bellies. I always call them bullheads. I'll tell you what, them little dudes will definitely stick you. I'm in Indiana, Andre. At tomorrow's live, I'm going to try to do the live for around 2 hours, guys. I'll go grab my bait and show you the bait I'm using. It's not down here with me, though. You caught a pike? Nice. No, I've never caught a pike. Oh, I just heard a fish somewhere. Maybe it was a duck. I did see some fish surfacing when I got here, but I haven't seen any activity for about an hour now. Thanks, Wandering One. Yeah, I take pride in my fishing setups. Crazy Zombie D, hello. Good morning. Could try to get a closer view. Can go in the water. The camo pod. When they came out with this rod pod, okay, I had the original pod, and then they did some improvements to it. Oh my gosh, this thing is the holy grail right here. It does anything, any setup you want. I can stand my rod tip straight to the sky if I wanted to. I could point them straight down into the water if I want to. I can do anything I could possibly think of with this rod pod. It's called a rod pod. Yeah. Get most of this equipment from a tackle company called Big Carp Tackle in the United States. If anybody's interested in anything like this. BigCarpTackle.com. They have all this stuff there, guys. Beginner setups, top of the line setups, in between setups. Anything you can need, they got it. Jean Pierre, hello. It's a very fun sport, guys. You can catch carp in pretty much every state in the whole United States. Pretty much. I don't know about Alaska, but pretty much all the states you can catch them in. There's a man and a wife that traveled to every state in the United States and caught a carp in every state. And they actually had to get it certified. They had a carp took in there into Alaska where they caught it because it's too cold for them to survive there. But that gentleman passed away. His wife's still alive, though. Ain't nothing moving so far. Hopefully my line off the end of that rod. That's what I'm hoping is going to be moving. No, there ain't no dock here. No dock here. But when I say I'm fishing for big fish, I mean I'm fishing for big fish, guys. Like, this is, here's a net right here. This is not, carp are big. We're fishing for big fish. So, I'm telling you guys, this is gonna be fun. This is 8 foot handle on this one. I'm ready to fill this up with a fish. Summertime, it's gonna be exciting, man. It's gonna be a blast, dude. So yeah, this is just a test, guys. I'm gonna end it in like 3 minutes probably. Just making sure everything's clear, good to go for tomorrow. Because tomorrow we're gonna do a 2-hour live probably, and then I'm gonna have tickets. We'll scratch some tickets tomorrow too. Which I did get some today, but I ain't gonna mess with it today. This is just a test, so just a little hangout for a little bit. I know it, brother. I know it. So like I said, before I leave, I'm going to be going over to that left side and baiting, throwing bait out. Hopefully tomorrow, they'll move in there. It's going to be warm. It's going to be 65 today, and it's going to be 60s tomorrow. I'm hoping the fish move in over here and feed it, and are feeding. And it's going to be on tomorrow. I'm hoping. Cody, I'm fishing for carp. Fishing for carp. General size that I've catch at this place is usually between 10 and 15 pounds typically. But there are some bigger fish in here, and I've heard of some really big grass carp, like 50 pounders. That'd be pretty insane to catch one of those. Thank you. Thank you, Winning Scratcher. Yeah, thank you for getting rid of that. But yeah. Well, I'm glad everything... He was debating. I almost said something. I gotta figure out a different way to get my... to hold my phone up here, because I got it facing, or I got it blocked where I can't really go to the settings and hit the buttons I need to time people out and stuff. So I need to figure that issue out. But the main thing is right now that I'm glad the picture's clear and everybody can see everything good. So I'm in a town right in the middle of the town basically, and my signal looked very good when I started it. Good morning, Lola girl. Good morning. Yep, the Indiana limit is 3 rods fishing at one time here. And this is a state park, so I mean, I have to abide by the law, so. And I'm definitely ain't risking losing my setup and stuff over one extra pull. Or not having a fishing license. I got way too much money invested into this to even think about being dumb like that. Oh, one hook. One hook, Sherry. Very small hook, too. I use size 8, 6, and 4s. I mean, the hooks that I use, I've caught bluegills with them. And I catch 30-pound fish with them. So, carp do not have huge mouths. They have small mouths typically. Alan. Yeah, you might be if you're targeting bass or bluegill or, predator fish that actually hits lures and stuff. But I'm fishing for bottom fish, and you do not reel, like, you wait. Fishing for very smart fish. I've caught bluegill on dandelions, Cheetos, bubble gum, you name it. Like, that's what I love. I love fishing for carp because they're very smart. Awesome, James. Yeah. I'm hoping the fish come. I have a keep sack. If I do get into fish, I could sack a fish and start alive again and show you guys. Or I could just do a video. Hello, Tanya. Good morning. Yep. I'm just doing a test, guys. I'm getting ready to end it, actually, so I appreciate the feedback from everybody. I have it scheduled for 9 a.m. tomorrow, guys, and I'll be at the same spot, same place here. I do have a nice, I can just show you guys behind me. I got this whole place to myself. Oh, shit. Yeah, I got a picnic table here. My wagon there that I carried all my stuff over with. I can set up there and scratch. I got a wireless receiver. If it should happen to pour down rain, go to the truck. I got this right here. This is paired up with the alarms. I could be asleep and still catch fish. This right here, guys. It shows me which rod's color. I got more corn right here. I tell you guys, I'm gonna bait this thing. There's gonna be fish eating like crazy over here. Hopefully they're gonna be feeding. Beautiful place, though. I do like coming to this place. I haven't fished it in a couple years. It popped up on my memories on my Facebook, catching fish here the other day. I was like, man, you know what? That'd be a great place to do the live stream at. Tiny, no snakes. Well, there's 100% snakes here. I've been out there in the water, net fighting fish. They go right between my legs. There's definitely snakes here. I had a buddy at a trip to Dale Hollow. They have like this thing was like 3.5, 4 foot long. It was like a black rat snake that got in their bivvy, man. They cut its head off. This thing was huge, man. I'd have been freaking out. I had scorpions. I picked my my weigh sling or retention sling. Like whenever I catch a fish or weigh a fish, it goes into a big like sling like this. Like this. You can put the fish back easily. Protects them from falling, hitting the ground, hurting themselves. But I picked this up And there is 2 scorpions on the back side of it one time. That was pretty wild. I've never seen that before, ever. 8-foot boa, wow. Wow. I haven't yet. Nothing yet, man. It's still early. I'm gonna be here all day. I got nothing to do. I stopped at Walmart on the way here. Got me a chicken, it's like a crispy chicken Southwestern wrap for lunch. So I got that to eat for my lunch. But, alright guys, I'm gonna end it. We will see you guys tomorrow. I appreciate every single one being here. Tanya, Lala, Girl, Winning Scratcher, Lois and Pop, Sabrina. Thank you, Charles. Thank you. Linux, 123. Thanks y'all for being here. Sammy, Morty, everyone who's new, I appreciate you guys. If you hit your notification or hit the bell, guys, we will be live tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Eastern time at the same spot. Courtney, thank you so much. Yep, if I get some fish, guys, you'll see them. I'll have pictures. I'll do something with it, so you guys will see. But tomorrow, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time or Eastern Time, we'll be here. We'll see you then. All right, Sammy. Tanya, awesome. 5 a.m. Yeah. I think earlier will be best. And if I'm gonna be here before that. And if I catch fish before that, I'm going to put them in a keep sack. I'll have them out in the water, somewhere waiting, and I'll be able to show you guys whenever it starts. So I'm hoping that the fish will be here when I get here after baiting it tonight. I really hope so. So, like I said, it's not supposed to be as cold tonight as it was last night. It got down to 31 degrees. So, all right, y'all. I'm going to end it. Peace. Peace. And much love always, y'all. Thanks for being here for this little test live. Ended up being a little longer than normal. I'm at least planning on being at 15, 20 minutes, but King David, subscribe, hit your notification and bell, and you will find that out tomorrow, my friend. I will explain that tomorrow, 9 a.m. Eastern Time. Peace, guys. Take care, y'all. Missiles. They're rods. I have rods bigger than those. These are 10-footers. I have 12.5-footers. I have 13-foot rods. I got a bunch of stuff. Later, guys.